Hey, fellow agents, this is Agent Smith, and we are on our way to go ahead and take a talk to Tung. Tung seems to be just down the street from the asylum, or at least that's what Therese told us, even though we fucked up a couple of missions for her in the last one. Oh, a few back, should I say, when Jeanette requested that we give her the pendant that Therese needed. It was a bad idea. But this is the nearest oil tanker I see, and that's a Sunco or gas company, so let's go ahead and check this out and see if this is what we need. I think that catches me off guard every time. Alright, let's see. There he is.
Look who finally made it. Thought you'd never find me, huh?
You knew I was coming looking for you?
I've gotten good at knowing when I am wanted.
Are you Bertram Tung?
The one and only. But don't bother with the introductions, fledgling. I know who you are.
Well, thank you. You do, but why?
News travels down the kindred grapevine like wildfire. And that courtroom spat between LaCroix and Nines Rodriguez is a juicy little morsel. And you in the middle. How interesting.
I guess. That's great, but, so you know I survived then.
Oh, you did you? Well, I wasn't worried. So why did you need to find me? What did you need?
I need to get in that warehouse back there. Probably the one to the right, actually, for Mercurio.
Oh, never mind. The warehouse, though. I've been watching the place. The Sabbat has a bunch of low-life humans working day and night to move stuff through there. There's some major staging going on.
And that's exactly what we're worried about. What can you tell me about the, is it just humans?
As far as I can tell, the humans seem to know the score from the way they've been talking. I think most of them have aspirations of joining the next graduating class of shovelheads. Ugh, losers.
Right. So they know they're working for vampires then.
Yeah. The Sabbat like everyone to know just who they're dealing with. So if you get in there and have to bust a few heads, don't feel bad. Think of it as upholding the masquerade.
I can do that. Can you get me in there without being detected?
Yes, I can. Just tell me when you're ready, and we'll leave. Once you're there, however, you're on your own. You'll have to get into the place and plant the explosives in the middle office to take the whole structure down.
Easy day. I think I have everything I need then. Pick me up at my haven after I sleep the day through, and then we'll go. Oof, dark as fuck in here. Alright, I guess we're in. First real story-based mission for this whole thing. To try to find a good way to sneak into this place. Looks like this will work. And then he said plant the explosives in the middle office, so... Alright, and through the sewers. Of course the person like him has that. Trance this guy. Drain his ass because I could use the blood. Thank you, thank you. I should probably prepare myself with a weapon. Has my firearms gotten up any better than they are? No, not really. Maybe I should look into that. I've got 10 points. What's firearms use? Range combat is perception of firearms. Let's take a point in perception because that also helps for inspection capabilities. There we go. Is that any better than I was before? I have no idea. Well, at least the inspection upgrades help me with that. Finding information. Looky, looky. Take it all. Nothing else, having that upgrade will help for that. That's a passway through. I'm probably going to use that. Hopefully I can sneak in and out of this place without being noticed. I'll start with that instead of going through the front door. Can't get much noisier. I can't see nothing. Let's see if I can talk to this guy without killing him. This guy doesn't give a fuck what I'm doing. Alright, buddy, thank you.
Yo, what the fuck is going on here tonight? Marcus is all in everyone's face and shit.
Didn't you hear? A new shipment came in, some pretty serious hardware.
Yeah, I heard. But what the fuck? We get that kind of shit in here all the time. What's so different about tonight?
I don't know. Marcus is tense as a motherfucker. Maybe he heard something.
Like what?
Like, I don't know, but keep your fucking eyes open. And someone better tell those clowns in the freight house to quit playing cards before Marcus comes out and starts peeling fucking caps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
Wrong button.
Oh, man. Freeze, mother! Come on out! Freeze, motherfucker!
Well, it kind of worked. Didn't trance him fast enough. The other one I took care of. Minimal damage. I'll keep sneaking down. That looks like something down there. I don't see any other feet underneath the train yard doors. Or the train, should I say. Is this openable? It is. Let's see if I can pick it. Dexterity is below 4 or higher. I just need some blood buff. See what's inside this one. It's a pass-through. That'll come in handy. Is that ammunition? Hell yeah, I'll take that too.
You gonna bet or what? Shit, relax, Holmes. I'm in.
Yo, Marcus was getting all crazy on people tonight, right? What the fuck? Something going down tonight. He knows something we don't.
I know you best keep your voice down, Holmes. Marcus don't play that shit.
What shit?
Oh, we don't
I'm just
play
asking a
that.
question.
That's the shit he don't
Just
play.
bypass that guy altogether.
Both of you just shut up and play your fucking cards. Where the hell's Junior?
He's inside watching the steps. Guess Marcus kind of scared him, you know?
Shit, I guess Junior's smarter than he looks.
I'm glad they said that, because now I know. There's somebody in here watching this place. All by himself. Save, save, save.
What was that? Huh? Who's there? What was there?
Hey, where they?
Hey!
Feet up this one. Where'd you come from? Son of a bitch. I didn't expect to have to deal with anyone in here.
Hey, where'd they go? I lost them.
I want to go up to that room that guy was on, so that actually works out nicely that you're there. Hello, good sir.
Hey, where you going, man?
Well, I wasn't trying to take everybody out, but since everybody in this place wants a piece.
Hey, where you going, man?
Need to feed. That's what I was trying to do. When that other one interrupted me. My skills are still not high enough, I think, in firearms to matter so far, but that's alright. Highest range is in that. I should probably prepare with something a little more appropriate. Watching the stairs. Well, at least I can get myself some shotgun ammo. Pretty much attracted everyone in this region. Right, now that they aren't chasing me because of all the mistakes I've made, we'll sneak our way across. I tried to make it so I can get their attention in one spot, but that didn't quite work out. Distractions are not exactly what I'm good at doing on here. Six. What do I got? Not enough to upgrade. I can get up to 5. I'll have to keep moving our way around. Hopefully, this is the right way. Like, what is it seeing? It indicates somebody might be able to see me.
Hey, where you going?
Dealt with that one. That'll work. Not sure if this is where I want to be, but that's worth a try anyway. Oh shit. Get me close enough to feed off this guy. Not sure what that purpose was, but at least it's keeping me moving. Something of interest over here. Looks like another weapon or something. We about be ready for fighting with this shotgun guy. Oh, I even got more up here. Dude, this is a weapons depot. Boy, you could be set for shotguns for a while. Well, he maneuvered that one. Let's see if I can try to sneak upstairs without getting noticed.
Once they come pick up the stash, they promise they make us just like them. You know what that means? That means we never die, we get super strong, we can even fly.
Freeze, motherfucker!
try to do this as quiet as I can, but it ain't happening.
Hey, stop, man!
Boom. Figured that would happen eventually. This guy is the one that was taking me out last time. Too busy throwing up, are you, sir? I should do it. There's still plenty of people around, so they're probably gonna start coming up any minute now, but history has a way of repeating itself, and if we don't stop violence and destruction now, when will it end? I guess. Your methods of doing this by giving the weapons to the vampires, maybe they're not a good idea. Arming explosives. This is where they want me to put them. Explosives armed. Now I just gotta get back out. Alright, we're going out the way I came, so I don't have to go through as many of these people. Save myself the trouble a little bit. Maybe make it a little bit easier to get out of here. Oof, dodge, dodge. Okay, too busy throwing up the fucking blood. That's what I'm talking about. Get my heal on. That dude caught me off guard from behind. Hopefully I've given myself enough time to escape now. Realized trying to go through the whole entire facility the long way would probably been a better idea on the way in, not the way out. Give me just a chance here. Yep, self-revive down for the way. Alright. I need to blood purge these guys. Because while they're purging, I could just unload on them. So blood heal. And then prepare to purge. That's what I'm talking about. Hopefully they don't notice me. Here, if I'm lucky. Is he the only one there? You about to get tranced for your blood.
Where you going, man? Hey!
There we go. Take advantage of him. Almost out of here. There we go. It's a white wolf.
The warehouse. Your handiwork, I presume?
Yeah, I did. What the hell are you gonna do about it?
You're new to this life, aren't you? I'd wager you haven't insulted some of the older ones yet. But this is a city of opportunity.
Who are you, and why have you been following me? Because I've seen him at the beach, too.
I see my reputation, for once, does not precede me. My name is Beckett. I haven't been following you, per se. We've just coincidentally been at the same places at the same time, for different reasons.
Yeah, you've been
So
there
sorry
to eat
if I
people and
unnerved
fuck
you.
shit up.
Tell me, have you by chance seen or felt anything strange since your embrace?
Well, there's a lot of things. I've seen ghosts at local hotels.
Ghost? Quite ordinary. I generally pay wraiths no mind. All but a few are willing to give up their secrets.
Mm-hmm. Met some kindred at the beach that were, didn't seem like kindred.
Thin bloods. They're a fascination of mine. They are considered a weaker, more human-like kindred. Hence the name, Thin Blood. But they are sired same as any of us. I've heard a large concentration of them live in this city. They're one of the reasons I'm in Los Angeles.
Last one wants to talk about the Baron, but I said I would never mention it to her, so I didn't really see anything out of the ordinary.
Most of my contacts here report sensing something unusual in the night air, like a sense of dread or pressure. But I'm not a native to these parts, so I can't tell if it's irregular. And since you're still fresh, perhaps you're not attuned to it.
I suppose.
Pleasure meeting your
I sense
acquaintance,
a level of tension
but there
between
are
the prince and the
rumblings
people
for
in the
me
city.
to discredit. We shall, I'm certain, meet again. Or never
sure.
again. Good night, young one. And be careful. You're very likely being hunted by the Sabbat.
More than likely. I did fuck up the shit. See you later, Beckett. But not a werewolf, huh? Nice. Burn that place down. Sabbat recently increased its activity, vying for Chicago, Atlanta, Washington, D.C., and other elder-controlled cities. Oh, hey, what's up?
Nice work, fledgling. I felt
Thanks.
that explosion a mile away.
Well, you're
It's
like
all over
right
the
next
news,
door.
too. Man, there's gonna be some pissed off Sabbat just howling for blood tonight.
Too excited for that one. Thanks. Do you know someone named Beckett?
Beckett? Well, I know of him. Why?
Well, I spoke with him.
No kidding. Huh. Must be something major happening if he's in town. Beckett is a historian of sorts. He's unearthed more vampire lore than anyone. Well, that's all Beckett does. Seek the truth behind our condition.
I have some questions for you, Bertram.
What do you need?
What's the deal with you and Therese Vorman?
That was just silly vampire politicking, fledgling. No more. You get used to that kind of thing.
Okay. I think Therese actually wanted you dead, though. Did you know it? Well,
And
I
no
say that.
kidding.
I said I wouldn't
Now
talk
that the
about that.
Gamarillas moved into L.A., Therese wants the title of Prince of Santa Monica. I guess she saw me as a threat. Funny thing is, I could care less.
Huh. You don't want the job?
I wouldn't want to be the Prince of Terre Haute. I leave that headache to the Ventru. Besides, there's only like 4 vampires in all of Santa Monica. Some kingdom.
True. That's funny. I wanted to ask you about
Like
something
what?
else. I'm not going to mention her. I have a question about clans.
Clans are just bloodlines, you know. A common root
Exposition
shared
time.
and passed on from sire to child.
Tell me about the Bruja.
They're a bunch of malcontents. They get pumped up by rousing the rabble they keep around them.
guys.
Like that's hard. Nothing breeds faster than contempt.
Ooh,
And that's what the
watch my
Bruja
cherry.
are all
Scared
about.
myself.
Jealousy and contempt.
Okay. More clans.
Sure.
What about the
They
game?
fancy themselves loners and drifters running around the countryside and barking at the moon. It's all just an act. Gangrel can walk upright. They just choose not to.
Okay.
Sure, they're a bunch of...
Nope.
Sure. Malkavians are, interesting. There's something to them. Learning to sort the wisdom from the bullshit can be some work, and, not all of them are worth listening to, but, they're all good fun, if you ask me.
They always say never play one of them first in this game.
Sure.
They know more than you actually get premonitions from later events. What about yourself?
The Nosferatu are damn good at what we do. No one even argues that. If you need to know, if you want it found, you come to us. We're indispensable. Not a bad place to be in the afterlife.
That's true. Lucky you.
The Nosferatu stick together, pool resources. We have more going on than anyone could guess at. Our web blankets the night.
Nice. On the Nosferatu part of the Camarilla?
I'm loyal to the clan, loyal to my primogen, and therefore loyal to the Camarilla.
I don't think I've heard the word primogen before in here. It wasn't an enthusiastic
The
endorsement.
Nosferatu are the eyes and ears of the Camarilla, so they take care of us. They value our services, or don't want to be on our bad side. Either way, no one bothers us.
Yeah, I was gonna say. What do you think of Prince Lacroix?
What am I gonna say? He's the boss now.
True, but what about the guys who decapitate by Sire?
He's LaCroix's iron fist. No one knows the sheriff, really, except LaCroix. No one even knows the guy's name. There's lots of rumors about him, though. I heard LaCroix picked him up in Africa over 100 years ago. Obviously, they work well together.
Okay, let me ask you about some other stuff.
Sure.
What do you know about, what do you think about Nines Rodriguez?
From what I hear, he's a likable sort, and that's a problem. Nines Rodriguez is the kind of guy you want on your side, and more kindred go anarch every day because of him.
I see what you're saying.
Sure. What am I gonna say?
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure I got the right information. Let me ask you about, a few more
Like what?
questions. You know more about these clans.
Sure.
What about the Toreador?
I don't rub elbows with the pretty bloodsuckers much, but I've seen them work people like puppeteers, and that's admirable. Now, if only they'd get off their slimy asses and put their talent to some use besides feeding their egos.
Alright, well, tell me the
Sure.
other ones. How about myself, my clan, Tremere?
Mages. I don't have any reason to trust them. They're creepy, and I think they like it that way. But to be honest, I don't hear much about the Tremere. There's a few in LA, but all in all, there's not that many of them.
There's me. There's one right here in front for you to not trust.
Well, from what I hear, you're part of a dying breed.
Yeah, try here. It's good to know. Let me know about the
Sure.
the Ventrus this time around.
They get a bad rap, if you ask me. Everyone likes to take shots at the man in charge, but when it comes to getting the job done, the Ventru know how to step up. They can take the heat.
Not good with business, that's why. Tell me about these different
Yeah.
sects. Like the Anarchs.
The Anarchs. Yeah, I respect what they do, strenuous liberty and all that jazz, but they're kidding themselves. Wherever there's an ounce of power to be had, there'll be people dicking each other over. You think the Camarilla invented that?
Hell no, they didn't. I already talked to him about Nines Rodriguez, so let's see about the
Yeah.
other sects. And the Camarilla itself.
The Camarilla works. When you let
I say
vampires
Camarilla.
run wild, you wind up with caitiff frenzying in the streets, then bloods blowing the masquerade, and hunters sniffing around. Law and order is the kindred's friend.
That's understandable. What's a caitiff, though?
Caitiff are just riffraff vampires who don't know anything about vampire society. Don't know their clan. Mutt vampires. What I suspect you were perilously close to becoming if LaCroix hadn't intervened.
That's good. I'm still technically at that point. I am, because although I have some ability, I haven't actually met with my leader. No. In all actuality.
Yeah,
He said some other
the
stuff
Camarilla works.
about, what do you have? The Thin Bloods, though.
Theory goes that the farther down the bloodline you are from Cain, the weaker the blood is. So if you're, say, 5th generation, the blood is strong. If you're 15th generation, you barely qualify as a vampire. A thin blood.
This is so stupid. Who's Cain?
Cain, the biblical brother killer. Father of all vampires.
Okay, that makes sense. And you mentioned hunters before.
Hunters. Humans who hunt vampires. Most are half-cocked yokels, who also say they've been abducted by UFOs. The real hunters are trained by secret societies, holy orders of the church that have existed since the Middle Ages. Fear them.
That makes sense. Alright.
Like what?
I have one last question for you about the sex.
Sure, fledgling. It's war out there, after all. You should know all you can about the different sides.
Tell me about the Sabbat.
You ask me, the Sabbat makes no sense. They couldn't care less about the masquerade, and they seem to care even less about themselves. It's like, hey, let's all spread hell on Earth so we can feel big and bad. Oops, I'm dead. Now how did that happen?
Alright, well, it seems like you've given me everything you can, so I'll see you later. I'm going to head back to Mercurio. I'll see you guys there. And other than a whole lot of texture flickering, it seems that Mercurio is not here. So, although I did notice that there are taxi cabs out here in the street. So I'm guessing we can finally move up. And my mission tells me to go see Lacroix at the Ventru Tower. So if that's the case, I'll check one of these taxis. I don't know where I'd seen one.
Out of my way.
Doesn't suck a dick, dude. Where is it? Over here? Oh, look at that. Huh, if I was stronger, I could rip that bar out. Would have been one way to get around that security guard. That wasn't what I was trying to do. Anyway, through this valley back here, back over by the asylum side of this place, I saw a cab. And I'm guessing that cab is going to take us to the other side. So, I'm thinking our best bet is to go ahead and end this one here, and then the next one we're going to go and explore into downtown. Because I'm guessing that's exactly what this guy is here for.
Where to?
Awesome. So I can start getting around to wherever I want to go now. Let's see, I got something to take care of first. So, yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode where we're going to head downtown and start speaking to Lacroix and hopefully meet up with our Tremere Primogen. So, other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Hey, fellow agents, don't forget to like and subscribe by clicking the button in the center of the screen. You can also find the last video by clicking the button to the left, and you can take a look at some of the other stuff I've done by clicking the button to the right. Hope you enjoyed the video, and have a good day.